Okay, so the Five, or Harlan Coben's The Five, is a British series, a short series. The first season consisted of 10 episodes. There will, as of right now, there should be a second season of 8 episodes coming called Before. And this is because when you have a show like this, it's got a heavily built premise based upon a specific finite point, which is similar to, not in the genre, but in the plot context, similar to like a high school show where you have the star is the freshman or sophomore, and basically, you have 3 to 4 years before this person graduates high school, and the show's going to end. Because the show, with the exception of Degrassi High, most of these shows are based upon a student or a group of students rather than the school itself, which would give it legs and give a series the ability to last 10 seasons or 20 or however long Degrassi's been going. So in a series like this, they sort of lock themselves into a lifespan, and it takes some creativity to get out. You make it's almost as creating a spin-off is basically what you do in order to prolong a series like this. And that seems, I don't know if it's really a spin-off, but it's a plotted parallel story, I would gather. I haven't seen the second part yet. Anyways, crime-ish drama based upon a missing child 20 years later, and suddenly there's evidence in a totally unrelated case that this person may still be alive. There are questions that still end up never getting answered at the end of the show. There were so many little fine points in here that obviously one or two get missed. It's kind of hard to wrap up everything. But what we do have is a well-written, well-acted, and relatively well-concluded storyline with several parallel storylines within it, because it's a crime drama and it's set in a police station, and obviously life isn't about one point. Characters have to be rounded, they have to have personal relationships, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and all this is there. There's some maybe a little too hard-pressed, overblown, trying to cover too many topics at once, trying to be all-inclusive, which is a big problem these days, that you can't offend anyone by not having them be part of everything. But in the real world, there are groups that are not through prejudice exclusive, but they're just through circumstance exclusive. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. It's a good show. Harlan Coben's The Five. Doesn't appear to have a lot of social media presence, but it's on Netflix. It's out there. I don't know if it's on any of the other streaming services, but it's definitely worth the time invested.